Hey guys, it's Em. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for coming back here. If you're new, be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below what videos you want to see next. I'm going to start doing notification shoutouts, so if you want a notification shoutout, all you have to do is hit that subscribe button, turn on the little bell, and comment done when done on this video, and in my next video, which will be coming very soon, I'll give you a shoutout. So yeah, so I don't have any makeup on, my hair's whatever, and I have just like a sweatshirt on, but I got this from Rue 21 and I really like it. It's super comfortable and it has holes in it, so I didn't put them in there. But I'm going to be talking about my worst products of 2017. This doesn't mean I absolutely hate them, it's just I don't like them. They didn't work for my skin or my face, and I couldn't work with them, and I wouldn't repurchase them. So without further ado, let's get into the video. The very first thing I'm talking about is this Maybelline Vivid Matte. This is the Maybelline Vivid Matte liquid lipstick. And for me, no matter how many times I tried this, I'll still use this, but when it runs out, I'm not going to repurchase it because I feel like it doesn't last long like a matte liquid lipstick should, and it doesn't dry down matte because matte liquid lipsticks aren't supposed to transfer, but this transfers. So that's why I'm not in love with this, and if it was matte, then I would like it. I like the formula, but it's not matte. Next thing is this Too Faced Cat Eyes palette. This is a really older palette. I actually got this at TJ Maxx. It was like $15, but I still regret buying it. It came all new, so that's not why, but those are the colors. They have some pretty brow bone colors. As you guys can see, they're super creamy. But these shades over here, I don't really like them. I like the brow bone shades, but, I mean, the shades are pretty. It's just they're a bit dry because I guess it's an older palette. But let me just swatch them for you real quick. Can you guys see that? See, the camera's having a hard time picking it up. See, they're not, you can't really see them. They're not pigmented. But I would not purchase this. Like, even though it was only 15 bucks, I don't use this hardly at all. Like, it's not the worst palette in the world, but it just, I don't know, it didn't really, I mean, I don't use these colors on a daily basis, but still, they're just kind of dry, they're not as pigmented. Now, I may still use this, but it doesn't mean it's my favorite. This mask I talked about in my worst products video. This is from Formula 10.0.6. This is sold at Ulta. This is an extremely sticky peeling mask. Like, oh, it's so gross. Like, when I put this on my face, like, I get grossed out. It has Yum Berry. I don't like, it doesn't come off in one piece, and it dries on your skin, and it doesn't peel off, so you'll have to, like, scrub your face. Now, their masks are pretty good, but just not this one. So I wouldn't recommend the Energizing Peel Mask with Yum Berry and Pomegranate. I love most of these brands. It's just some of the products that I got didn't work out for me. This is an e.l.f. concealer. It doesn't even say e.l.f. This was like $2. I used it all. I use this as an eyelid primer, but I don't like the wand or applicator. It looks like this. And this isn't full coverage at all. It's just very sheer, and it doesn't even look natural. It looks like you're putting nothing on your face. But maybe that other e.l.f. concealer is good. Thing is this Tarte Man-Eater mascara. This didn't give my lashes volume or length. If I want a mascara that would just easily like come off throughout the day, I'll wear this, but no one really wants that. I mean, the bristles are really nice for a mini, but I would not purchase the full size of this because it just really didn't give me volume, didn't clump up my lashes. It just kind of was on my lashes for like maybe 3 hours. Or no, 2 hours, and then it would just like wipe off, and it would look like I didn't have any mascara on. Next thing is these two Estee Lauder mini palettes. You get this Estee Lauder, you know how they do those sales. When you buy so many things, you get like a little palette for free. You get stuff like that. So yeah. So I mean, clearly my aunt gave me this, but it's not pigmented. Like, look at it. I'm like dipping in. Like, that one's pigmented and the dark one. Okay, and then when you swatch it, they're not horrible, but I mean, they're just not really pigmented. This is the Pure Color Ombre palette. So I guess they actually do sell these palettes, maybe at certain Estee Lauder counters, but I'm not even sure. This palette, sculpting one. So this one I thought I would actually like because I thought it'd be pigmented, because like look at these colors, like they're gorgeous. Okay, right? So you see the swatches, and then you just see like the only shade that shows up is the purple. But other than that, this was kind of disappointing. So like, because you had to spend like a lot of money just to get those palettes, and is this Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. Now I got this a while ago, so I'm gonna throw this out because it dried out and stuff. But I'm just saying I would not repurchase this again. For the reasons is, like, I love the volume and length it gave me, but it would flake off by the end of the day. It looked like I didn't have any mascara on. And I like my lashes really, like, thick. This didn't make my lashes thick. It just made them, like, look like I had, like, made them really, I gave it a lot of volume. I loved that about it, but this didn't stay on at all. It would flake off, and obviously for $23 for it to flake off on you, I'd rather pay for a drugstore mascara that could give me volume and flake off at the end of the day. But this, for me, didn't work out. Now, I don't know about the waterproof version. I heard that's the same. But, I don't know. Comment down below if you've ever tried the waterproof version of the Better Than Sex mascara, and if you have the same problem. Now, a lot of people love this mascara, so I love Too Faced, obviously. I really do like this. It doesn't last on my eyelashes, so yeah. Next thing, you guys already know this NYX Extreme Shine Lip Cream. I don't like the formula of this. It's really sticky and just gross, and I don't know. It smells so good, and I don't like the color, but I just didn't like the formula, how it felt on my lips, and yeah, it just transferred so bad. I know it's a lip cream, but still, it shouldn't transfer as much as it did. Next thing is this Dream Pure BB Cream 8-in-1. This made my face cakey. It's supposed to conceal your imperfections. Let me just do a little bit. This is light medium, and as you can tell, I don't like the undertone of it. Let me just show you guys. It's really gross. I hate foundation on my hand. I never swatch it. But it's just very, like, it looks like cakey, and it doesn't really go on your skin nicely, even if I use a primer. This, even for the summer, I feel like, I don't know why, it makes my pores look more visible. I use this product a lot on my channel, but I would not repurchase it because it's very shimmery and it's not matte. It's supposed to give you a sunshine glow. So it's pretty pigmented. Don't know if you guys can see that, but there it is. Right there. I just was looking for something more like, I don't know, like, I know it's not matte, but I didn't think it would give me a lot of sparkle. I like this for the summer, but when you want to be matte, I really don't like this, and I don't go to this a lot. Next thing is this Maybelline Super Stay Better Skin Transforming Powder. So this is kind of like a foundation powder almost. Let me swatch it. It's super, super pigmented and creamy, like as you guys can tell. But the thing is, it made my face look so cakey. Like if I was to put on foundation, foundation, concealer, this powder, bronzer, highlighter, the whole shebang, like this, like my face would look like a cake face. Like extremely cakey. Like this would visibly just like, it's so soft though. It's like so soft and silky, which I really like, but for some reason it made my pores look so cakey. And I don't know if it was just because of the powder, but this is supposed to have all day wear and improve skin's pores and unevenness, but for me it just really clogged my pores. But I'm willing maybe to give it another shot, like one more time. Like these products I just wouldn't repurchase. But not least is this Carli Bybel palette. I've used this in my tutorials. For me, I'm just not a fan of this palette. It's super pigmented and stuff. When you dip in your brush, it just has so much fallout. Not that much fallout, like the Subculture palette, like I've been hearing. It is really pigmented, but then when I feel like when it goes on my eyes, it doesn't show up as the swatch on my hand. If that makes sense. Like these colors, like they're out of this world pigmented, right? But like when I put them on my eyes, let me just swatch them on my hand. I know you're not supposed to do that. Like look how pigmented they are. Like look how pigmented that is. But like I feel like when I put on my eyes and I blend out all of the shadows, I did use a primer too. Like look at this shadow right here. It's very pigmented. But like for some reason they just don't work out on my eyes. Like my eyes won't look good. Like, for some reason, I feel bad to say I wouldn't repurchase this palette. It's not that the absolute worst palette. This is actually a really good pigmented palette, but when I feel like, when I blend out my eyeshadow, it's just like okay, so like I'll take my finger with like a glitter shade, and I'll put it on my eye, and then blend it out with the crease, and it would literally, like, all the sparkles would come underneath my eyes, and it just didn't work out, and they fade off easily, even with a primer. So yeah, so that's all the products that I would regret buying and that I wouldn't repurchase. Now, if you like some of these products, I don't mean to offend you in any way, shape, or form. But yeah, don't forget, if you want a notification shout out, all you have to do is be subscribed to my channel, hit the notification bell, and comment done when done. Bye, guys.